Here are your bags.
Thanks. A collection for struggling families from the Gift Food Bank in Salford. It supports 140 people in the Jewish community, which, like others, is suffering with the cost of living crisis. But kosher food is rising in price, with some items not available in supermarkets, increasing people's financial worries.
We can't buy supermarket branded baked beans. Tesco actually have made their own kosher baked beans, but it's actually really hard to get hold of.
And then these are more expensive.
Yeah, and then same goes with like things like crackers. Obviously, if they want to keep kosher and they want to keep within the guidelines, it is really, really hard for them. So actually this week we've had 3 new referrals, which is really hard. I've had a phone call yesterday and actually last week from the same woman to say that she's just not coping anymore.
Everything is more expensive every single day. I try to cut down on kosher meat and just cut down on food. I struggle taking care of my kids.
Rachel is a single mum and, like many people, finding it hard to make ends meet. We've changed her name and her voice to protect her identity.
I find it very stressful. I can't show my kids how I struggle because they need to be protected. I try to put on a brave face. I'm always very worried by the end of the month, paying all the bills.
Rachel's been helped by staff here at the Fed, the largest Jewish social care charity in Greater Manchester. They see the domino effects of the cost of living crisis, from mental health problems to debt and domestic abuse.
There is a perception that the Jewish community is affluent and therefore cost of living might not affect our community, and that couldn't be further from the truth. We support 1 in 7 Jewish homes and over 6,500 people in our city region every year, which is a quite staggering statistic. We're dealing with families who have to choose between a bed or food for their children, so 3 children are sleeping on a dirty mattress on the floor, or they can't afford to fix their fridge or their washing machine, so they can't live hygienically or healthily.
Rabbi David Lewis has also seen a growing need for help. He says there can be extra costs for Orthodox Jews who won't turn lights or electrical appliances off on the Sabbath. And there are big festivals like Jewish New Year and Tabernacles or Sukkot coming up, which can be expensive.
When it comes to the festivals, you want to sit down with a proper meal, invite family and friends over, and all of a sudden people are saying to me, Rabbi, the cost of kosher shopping, as you know, is already more. I can't afford to do the family festive meal. And that's heartbreaking to hear that.
The Jewish community is not alone in facing financial hardship. Charities like this are doing all they can to help, but they say maintaining a Jewish lifestyle can add an extra pressure on struggling families. Abby Jones, BBC North West Tonight.